Mm. Oof, yeah. I'm watching House. I'm watching House and doing lots of other things. And by lots, I mean not lots. But in just this episode of House, which one is it? It's called Mob Rules. It was either this episode or the previous episode where this guy, something Vogel, this douchebag business billionaire, whatever, like donated like $100 or $200 million to the hospital, and they were like, "Oh, let's make him the chairman of the board." And I'm just like, first of all, just like, really, for only $100 or $200 million, you just make him the chairman of the board? Not even a board member, just like the dictator of the board, like the king of the board, the of the hospital. And you didn't upon considering doing that, you didn't be like, yeah, there's no way this can go bad. The guy who is just like, oh, I have a lot of money that I want to give to the hospital, and I've made a lot of money with my life. And no, there's no way this is gonna go off the rails. This is gonna be great. So now in this episode, the guy's like giving a talk. It's blah blah this, blah blah that, blah blah this, blah blah that. It's a business. This is a business. Let's talk about things like they're businesses, especially things like hospitals. And it's just like, dude, things that are necessary are not businesses. Like, dude, a hospital is not a business. It just isn't business. It's not a business. All right? A hospital is not a business. A school is not a business. Police are not a business. Prisons are not a business. Fire stations are not a business. These things are not a business. Really? They're just not a business. They should not be for profit. All right? Military is not a business. All right? Certain things should not have the profit motive in them. Like, just plain and simple. I don't think food should have the profit motive in it, plain and simple. Neither should water. Neither should pretty much anything. Profit motive just jams everything up and makes it just bad. Contaminates the purity of something that is necessary for existence. Food, water, housing, electricity, security. Anything you can think of that you need or is very, very close next door neighbor of needing. It should be legally banned from profit. my own contribution to the discussion. I don't know why how this is not very obvious to like everybody is just it just escapes me. How everybody cannot be just realize that. Like it seems totally obvious to me. But I mean it's right in front of your face. It's right there. Anyways. But I had to put that out there. I had to put it out there because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. People, I mean, that's why the hospital right over here has been closed down because you know, everybody, not enough people want to just be like, I don't know, just uh, not light up the torches, pick up the pitchforks, and go after anyone and be like, yeah, we want to have, we need universal health care. Is what I'm saying. You need one single healthcare system. That's it. That's it. You need a radically different society in this country. It begins with a radically different tax rate, radically higher taxes on rich people and rich shit. And directly tied to that is you're gonna be like, you're just gonna tell everyone that everyone is everyone's getting some more money out of that and more services and stuff out of that. It's like by everyone we mean everyone. So yes, white people, brown people are getting some stuff out of that. You're just gonna have to deal with it. You know, like just like you know, brown and black peoples are going to. It's like Revelation. They're gonna get free food and free housing. If if white people are going to get free food and housing, that means that brown and black people are going to get free food and housing too. I mean, it's just what's going to happen because they're Americans too. They were born here, so you know. I want to tack on something else that I don't know. I think I've said it in other videos too, but it's just a little addendum tangent too that I noticed again when I took a few walks around here. I just thought about it. I'm like, man, the South is kind of hood. Like, is it seriously? Is it like this in like in all small southern towns, like rural towns, whether it be in the South, the North, the East, the West, any kind of rural small town? Like, is it just like the whole town basically is kind of hood, worn down, and just kind of crappy? And it's like, oh, that's the good part of town. It's like the good part of town is like, I mean, it it would be more accurate to say that's the better part of town. It's the comparatively good part of town. Because it's like, oh, that's the part of town where the houses aren't totally fucked up. It's like, oh, those houses, like, all they need is like some paint and maybe like, you know, maybe one or two of them need a new roof, you know, and they don't even really need it, but like to like finish off the job, paint, roof, and they really look nice. But like most of the rural towns are just jacked up. Because I swear I took a walk on literally the other side of the tracks, and I was just like, this is like it's literally the other side of the tracks, and I'm just like, wow, this is definitely more hoodified. And there were, I mean, it spared no ethnicity. Like, you did not have to be like black or Mexican to be in the hood. Like, no. Be it here on the other side of the tracks, on the not other side of the tracks, but way over there. I'm on like the freaky one edge of the town, so like over here, but like so like any other place in town, it's just like it's just all kind of ghetto with like a little bits, little clusters of like 5 to 10 buildings that are like rebuilt and renovated and in pretty decent condition. And there might be other areas where there's like another cluster where it's like even better and bigger. But it's like that's what I'm saying. Like we need to stop bombing other countries. It's like Republicans are like, all right, we got all these weapons. We could use our money to hire a bunch of Americans, like all Americans, to like make all the towns better and like renovate everything and build more houses and stuff, or we could blow the rest of the world up and make the rest of the world as shitty as it is here. I'm just saying, we could make our shit better. We could make the rest of the world just shitty as it is here. I like explosions. I think you do too. Let's explodify. Explodify the world. I love it. I love it. Get in my truck. Let's load up the bombers. Why is that? Why are we doing that? Just because we have the bombs? Like, just until we use the bombs. Just until we use them all. I mean, we got them. We might as well use them. Just until we use all the bombs. And then we don't have any more bombs. So then we'll like pick up like, the shovels and rakes and stuff. And the hammers. I mean, we got those sitting in the shed too. So like once we got all the bombs done, then we'll be like, well, I guess we got to use the hammer and nails and stuff, and like screwdrivers, whatnot, and like build stuff. I guess it's not as fun as blowing crap up, but I guess we could do that then. I just had an itch. I had to scratch. Yeah. Alrighty. So that rounds up that one. Started with the bullshit of how they, we're talking about bull of, hospitals being business, which is crap. And we ended up with other stuff. Do you like how blue this shirt is? Seriously, the shirt is like it's like turbo blue. It's awesome. I love how blue this shirt is. It's like fantastically blue. So, tax the rich, kneecap the rich. Tax wealth, not work. Boobs, 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 boobs.